Hi, welcome to the Business Financial Network. Welcome to all our new viewers and warm wishes to all of our audience that continue to learn and earn in our free private trading club. Be sure to email us for early access before we start our subscription plans. Today, our channel is excited to delve into our popular segment series called Know Your CEO, as we are committed to keeping our viewers in the know regarding undiscovered, underexposed, brand new asset classes and emerging issuers in the world's markets. Today, we are getting to know the CEO of FSD Pharma, a life sciences holding company dedicated to building a huge portfolio of assets and biotech solutions. Please know all the information being shared is for entertainment and educational purposes. We here at the BFN are not licensed investment advisors, and no past performance is indicative to future gains or losses. We appreciate your time here at BFN and encourage all of you to keep on winning and keep on watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the other side.
Good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. To all of our viewers across the world, this is Roger Chaudhry signing in for the BFN, the Business Financial Network. And in today's special segment, Know Your CEO, we are going to be introducing our investment community to a well-known investment banker and currently the interim CEO of FSD Pharma, symbol HUGE, on the NASDAQ and on the Canadian Stock Exchange. Thank you very much for being here today, Anthony.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. And today, we really like to educate, entertain, and empower our investment community. And keeping that in mind, we always love when our investment community does their own research and, considers our information as being some of the most innovative and unique companies that are out there in this space. And in saying that, Anthony, I know FSD is uniquely positioned as a biotech company that has evolved tremendously in the time that it's been around. And you guys are currently trading on a large cap exchange, the NASDAQ. So I know that companies have great projects, great intellectual properties. I prefer to talk a bit about the people behind these projects. And we thank you for being here today. And tell us a bit about the evolution of where FSD has been and where currently that is.
Sure. The evolution, which really isn't as important and is not what we're excited about, but we did begin as a medical cannabis company with a focus always on the medicine side of things. We always believed in trying to bring a new frontier of medicine, utilizing our assets, and it began that path with cannabis. We ended up acquiring Prismic Pharmaceuticals as our first acquisition, which is a protein molecule called PEA. And what's interesting about that, and where the connection was and is today, is that it enters your body through the endocannabinoid system, which is the exact same way that cannabinoids enter your system through your CB receptors. So it's shown a lot of promise to have anti-inflammation properties and anti-pain properties that don't have those addictive qualities to what we see in medicine today. From there, though, we've just acquired Lucid Psychoceuticals, which I'm very, very excited about. And Lucid has two drug candidates. One of them is to target MS in a totally different way. So this is very, very unique. It's a new entity, and the technology or the molecules were patented and discovered over years by people that worked for the University Health Network, which is one of the largest health research organizations in the world. And these are some of the brightest minds. And so we've taken on the challenge of now taking that to phase trials. The second aspect of Lucid is a very novel, unique, what I would refer to as a psychoactive molecule that will target depression. And what's different about it is that it's not LSD, it's not MDMA, it's not ketamine, it's not psilocybin, it's not DMT. So it is something I've seen as truly unique in the industry there, and it's something that got us very excited.
Wow, wow, wow. And you know what? That's the one thing here we love at BFN when we're going to get a chance to introduce our community to companies that adapt, innovate, and transform their strategy. Because when everybody came out to the market, especially in the cannabis sector, the psilocybin sector, and they all wanted to come to market with all these new technologies and biotechnologies that are, there to help improve human life. The one thing that I really am very excited about is that you guys have not only taken a unique approach, but you're taking a path that's quite less traveled, and it gives you a niche. And that being said, what are some of the back? What's some of the foundational financing that you currently have to take this to the next level? Because I've been looking at some of the press releases. We're going to be dropping the Lucid link in our description so the rest of our audience can do the research on that. But what are some of the financial foundational goals that you guys have been able to achieve?
Thanks. Number one, for sure, always do your research. We, as an investment banker that's done over 200 deals in the past 10 years, I can tell you that, it's very, very important for people to do their own research. Take your time, get comfortable with whatever you're looking at. And to answer your question specifically about, the financial situation, as at June 30th, there were US 54,100,000, just over that amount. It's 54,100,000 in current assets as at June 30th. And currently, after the Lucid acquisition, so as of today, we have just over 40 million shares out.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Yeah, I just looked at that most recent press release, and I believe that part of the reason that you're on the show is because you're starting a huge campaign around this asset class, and we're really excited here to continue the journey with you. To continue.
Yes, right, Roger. We are, and we have to do a better job always as a company to make sure that our shareholders at least know what we're doing and understand what we're doing, and to be as communicative and interactive as possible with them. And so that's part of what I'm looking to do now is to have better outreach to our existing shareholders, which we appreciate their support and their patience, and of course just making sure that we endlessly tell our story, which I believe is so exciting, and it's so unique, and it's so different, and that so people can hopefully begin to follow us.
And at the end of the day, Rome wasn't built in a day, and no. we have a statement here at BFN. We're always recruiting, and literally talent is everywhere. And I've seen in some of your press releases that you need to make human capital changes, and when you make those human capital changes, I'm telling you right now, everything from shareholders to management, they're all very much a part of your fiduciary duty. So you're speaking exactly to what's imperative in this space.
Yeah, speaking about recruiting, what part of our Lucid acquisition, which was excellent, was the team that we were able to bring on.
I saw that.
Which is critical. They have an enormous amount of experience in biotechnology research, and their networks, connections to the universities and to the health network is exceptional. We will continue to look to add the best people. At the end of the day, you're absolutely right. People make the difference. And I'm an interim CEO, so I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm not a biotechnology CEO. I'm here, for a very, short period of time until we do find that right CEO, the right CEO that has the experience in biotechnology at a stage like ours, that has experience with the capital markets, that has shown a track record of success of bringing drugs to market, That's who we're looking for right now as we speak, and that's who who we need to bring on ultimately to complement the team.
And and we're happy here at the BFN to be able to help you in that search, because I spent a lot of time in recruiting. I spent a lot of time in HR, and it's extremely imperative. People don't understand the importance of teams, but you can have the best idea, you can have the best widget. However, if you don't have the people to be able to tell the story and bring the product to market effectively, and after you bring the product to market, take that product, take the people, take the potential, and take those investors and take them to that next level. And
we have to execute, right? So that's the bottom line. And
exactly.
I agree with what you say. There's two being a public company, there's two roles that management has to play. Management does have to respect and understand its shareholders and what the shareholders want, and ultimately the shareholders want to see a return on their investment, and that is the only job from the capital markets perspective that we have to continue to make sure that we're trying to do, is add shareholder value. On the execution side of it, we have to bring in and continue to bring in the best people that we can to execute in a biotechnology company looking to bring novel drugs to market, because these are not usual. These are not tie-ins or add-ons to something that's out there. No, these are really sort of on the leading edge frontier of new medicine, where there's not a lot of experience behind it. So this is going to be very, very different, but to me, very exciting.
And you know what? We're looking forward to see those clinicals. And I want to remind the investment community here that this company has done a tremendous job. Everything with its investors, everything with adapting, innovating, transforming its asset class, and more importantly, making the tough choices that are required. When that there's people that are not in the same alignment as the vision of the company, they've made the necessary choices. So we respect that here at the BFN. And we want to make sure everyone here knows that all the information being shared here is for educational and entertainment purposes. And we here at the BFN are not licensed financial advisors, and no past performance guarantees future gains and losses. And I'm sure that we are going to be here along with Anthony and FSD and its entire team to continue to keep our investment community abreast with all of their developments, their clinicals, and more importantly, the breakthroughs that they're about to happen. I personally think, in our personal opinion here at the BFN, in my personal opinion, you guys are at a great entry point right now. You guys have a tremendous amount of upside potential, and I look forward to seeing FSD continue to do what it's doing. So thank you very much, Anthony, for spending the time you spent with us today.
Thank you. One thing though is we haven't done enough, in my opinion, and frankly, that's one of the reasons why I'm coming out and talking about where we are, and so we have to do more, and that's what we are going to do. We have to build a world-class team, both that can execute on the capital market side and execute on the clinical development side. And so this is our absolute focus. We're focused. We won't be deterred from it, and ultimately it all ends up in the results, and that's the bottom line, right? Results is going to be the only thing that I want anyone to ever think about when it comes to us in management. Do we execute properly or do we not? And it all comes down to the bottom line.
Listen, you're saying all the exact things that your shareholders want to hear, and I'm sure your shareholders are very excited to see this video. We're going to be spending the time with our investment community to continue to share updates on FSD Pharma, and we want everyone to keep on winning. You got to keep on watching, and we appreciate your time here at the BFN, and we want everyone here to like, comment, and subscribe to the notifications, hit the bell, and again, Anthony, we're looking forward to see you guys again on the show. And we're excited about the new direction and the huge direction that FSD is going into. Thank you very much, and stay blessed.
Thank you.
So it looks like we finally did it properly this time.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, we did it finally.